ColeyD.
A Superman prequel. David Letterman sets his date to depart from The Late Show. Sony hacking. And celebrity passings is coming up next on SAK Entertainment News, and it starts right now. Hello everyone, this is Shadid A. Kelly, and this is SAK Entertainment News on the ColeyD Report. And when you see me do this, it's time for some Superman news. Now, Sci-Fi has greenlit a Superman prequel called Krypton. Now, everybody has been paying attention to what this origin of Superman was about, right? So yeah, this one is going to be produced by David S. Goyer, and this won't be produced by Warner Brothers Television. No, this one is going to be produced by Warner Horizon Television. Now, I know everybody has been watching the Batman prequel, Gotham on Fox, right? Well, I certainly hope so. If you missing it, you got a lot of catching up to do. Alright, this David S. Goyer guy has produced stars as Da Vinci's Demons, NBC's Constantine, and the upcoming Batman vs. Superman. Alright, now, my thing is with Krypton, I hope this one will be the best Superman television series ever. Now, I know many of you have watched Smallville and Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman on ABC back in the 90s, yada yada yada. But moving on to the next topic. Okay, so David Letterman announced that he's leaving The Late Show on CBS, and of course Stephen Colbert is taking his position. So, if you ask me, no offense. So, David, if I were you, I would have set that date. Instead of May 20th, 2015, it would have been best for you to step down on, let's say, the 30th of December. Yeah. So therefore, Stephen Colbert can step up to the plate, let's say the first week of Monday, January 2015. So, the CEO and president of CBS Corp, named Les Moonves, says it's going to be very hard to say goodbye. Yeah, I know, it's going to be very hard to say goodbye. It's just like what the song says, it's hard to say goodbye. But anyways, moving on. David, I wish you the best. Nothing less. Okay, moving on to the next one. Everybody has been hearing that Sony has been hacked, right? Well, this isn't the first time this had happened. This is the second time it happened. Both Sony Pictures and the PlayStation Network has been hacked again. And 5 of Sony Pictures' films has been leaked online. So, with that point being said, 5 of Sony Pictures films are Still Alice, Mr. Turner, the upcoming The Interview, which has a whole lot to do with North Korea. And of course, North Korea says that they are not involved with the hacking situation. Also, the Annie remake, which looks like it's going to be busting off the chain. And last but not least, Fury. Now, my thing is, Sony Pictures Entertainment has been under a whole lot of pressure since last year. Why did I say last year? Well, a few of Sony's films has been doing so terribly, such as After Earth starring Will and Jaden Smith, and vice versa. And of course, with this whole Dan Loeb situation, Dan Loeb, in case if you hadn't heard last year, had been pressuring Sony to spin off Sony Entertainment, which consisted Sony Pictures and Sony Music Entertainment. So, Kazuo Hirai, whom I really respect for making this decision back in August of last year declined. And earlier this year, or should I say in the middle of this year, Dan Loeb left Sony alone. Yes, yes, yes. So, Dan Loeb, don't mess with Sony anymore. You got me? Better make sure you got me. So, continuing on. Excuse me, folks. Just had to get myself situated here again. If you excuse me. Nah. Anyways, continuing on. So, the Sony's PlayStation Network has been targeted for the second time. And whenever, for those of you that has the PlayStation Network, if you see the page not found, it's not you. It's the internet's fault. Well, yes, it is the internet's fault because this is the second time Sony has been hacked from its PlayStation Network. And it's all because one of the most famous Sony landmarks of all time, the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation. Yes, the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation game console, which everybody should know, that came out in 1994. But anyways, Sony is in deep trouble. And hopefully I know that they'll pull it together and get themselves out of the situation with the help of the FBI tracking down these knuckleheads who had hacked Sony Pictures Entertainment as well as the PlayStation Network. Oh, and get this. Not just the films that had been leaked online and the PlayStation Network that had been hacked again. The staff members of Sony Pictures Entertainment has been insulted and threatened. Why? Because of the upcoming film, The Interview, which is coming up in release for Christmas Day. And Angelina Jolie has been said that she has been behaving like a petulant child by who? Scott Rudin, who was involved with Captain Phillips and Moneyball that was released by Sony Pictures Entertainment. And of course, with Sony Pictures had recently dropped the Steve Jobs biopic film called Jobs. My thing is, Sony Pictures is going to be a whole lot of recovery from all this situation. This may take a while. So, everybody, let's just pray for Sony Pictures Entertainment and Sony Corporation in general, because this ain't good. No. It's not good. No sirree, Bob. So, anyways, moving on. How many of you guys have been watching The Addams Family? The old school Addams Family cartoon and The Addams Family movies and The Addams Family show. But this one is concerning about the guy who played Puzzly, Ken Weatherwax, had recently lost his life this past Sunday due to a heart attack. And our prayers and respect goes to his family, as well as the surviving cast of The Addams Family, including Ted Aston. That's right, folks. Ted Aston is still alive and still looking great. I gotta hand it to the man. He's still looking great. So, our prayers and respects, like I said, goes to the Weatherwax family and the cast of The Addams Family, as well as the family of MGM Television. And last but not least, we lost another celebrity named Mary Ann Mobley. Many of you may not know who she is, but if you were into game shows, she was on Match Game 76 as a frequent panelist. And yes, she was a pretty cool actress. I gotta give it to her. Her first acting role, Burke's Law. I'm not talking about the 90s Burke's Law. I'm talking about the 60s Burke's Law. And she was also on Love American Style. And if you have been watching Different Strokes, she played as Maggie Drummond number 2 right after Dixie Carter left back in 1985. So, she joins her late husband, Gary Collins, who recently lost his life as well. So, to the Mobley family and as well as the surviving cast members of Different Strokes, you have our sympathy as well. So, with that point being said, there will be more news coming up on the next time around. So, this is Shadid A. Kelly. Make sure you stop by the Kelly Entertainment Network on YouTube and, of course, on the other social medias, Google+, Twitter, yada, 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 blah, 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 yakety schmacky. Anyways, I'm out.